Could CoComelon be turning your little angels into screen-addicted zombies? Let's tune into the controversial world of this ultra-popular kids show. It's flashy, it's fast, and it's furiously catchy. CoComelon isn't just another show, it's a digital sugar rush for the brain. But beneath its vibrant veneer and nursery rhymes, some parents are sounding the alarm. Could this cartoon carnival be too much of a good thing? Ever since these kiddos started watching CoComelon, turning it off triggers a meltdown of epic proportions. Scenes switch up every second or two, kind of like those fast-paced anime battles. Ever noticed how the camera in CoComelon never seems to stand still? That's a lot for a little one's brain to take in. It's like they're getting the same thrill we might get from an action-packed movie scene, but it's non-stop. This can lead to a dopamine overload, kind of like a kid in a candy store, but the sugar rush here is all in their brain. What does that look like? Well, kids might get super glued to the screen or throw a mega tantrum when you hit the off button. That constant dopamine buzz can be a bit too much for their developing attention spans. Now, don't get us wrong, not every child reacts the same. While some might zone out or throw a tantrum, others might just ask, what's next? But the question lingers. In this digital age, are we raising a generation of kids hardwired for hyperstimulation? The concern with fast-paced shows like CoComelon isn't just about attention. It's about how they impact young minds in developing self-regulation and emotional control. Some parents whisper about a CoComelon curse, fearing it's turning their kids into tiny screen zombies, addicted to the rush of rapid scene changes. The pace of CoComelon is a double-edged sword. Yes, it's engaging, but it can also overload young minds, leaving little room for calm and focus. CoComelon isn't the villain in our story. There's a growing chorus of concern linking shows like CoComelon to behavioral issues in children, from anger and speech delays to conditions like ADHD and autism. A 2019 study throws in a curveball, suggesting a possible link between excessive screen time and ADHD. Researchers found that 5-year-olds with more than 2 hours of daily screen time showed more signs of attention issues. Yet, it's a complex puzzle. Could pre-existing conditions be driving these kids towards the screen rather than the other way around? Imagine the scene: a toddler, hooked on their favorite show, suddenly cut off. The result? Often, a storm of emotions and tantrums. It's not just a show ending, it's their little world turned upside down. But this begs a bigger question. In our modern approach to parenting, from structured schooling to diet and digital tracking, are we missing something? The relationship between parenting styles and ADHD in children is significant. Authoritative parenting, a balance of responsiveness and demandingness, is often found beneficial. While authoritarian styles might increase the risk of ADHD, this ties back to dopamine levels. Too little parental attention could inadvertently raise these levels, fueling hyperactivity. So, should we point fingers at cartoons or take a closer look at our parenting playbook? How will we balance the scales for our children's future? Is it the cartoons we need to recalibrate, or our very approach to parenting?